Hello and welcome to Blender Masterclass by SYED, ZEERAK, HUSSAIN, GILLANI, and today we are going to learn that how to use snapping inside Blender. We are using Blender 2.92.0, so this is the latest version of Blender available. So we will start a general file and then we will Control S to save it, and inside snapping we will save it as snapping. So snapping might glitch sometimes and it might work very well sometimes. So let's start with snapping and how it works. So you can turn on snapping by pressing this magnet button here, or you can turn on toggle on or off snapping by pressing shift tab to turn on, shift tab to turn off. So let's press shift tab to turn it on and then go to an orthographic view. Now if we grab it on any axis, you can see that it is getting locked again and again. So what the snapping is making, what is the snapping doing is that when we move it, it only moves it 0.1 meter in the respective axis on which we are moving it. So it does not let it move freely like we could move it before like this, but what it does is it makes it lock on every 0.1. So doing this we get we can position our materials better. So let's Control Z it and take it back to the origin. Yes, so you can notice that we can see those small blocks. These small blocks, when we can see these small blocks, the object or mesh will only will snap to 0.1 of the viewport. But when we cannot see these and then we will grab it, it will snap it to one big block, which means 1 meter. So when we can see those small blocks, we will get snap to 0.1, and when we cannot, we will get snap to 1. And if we zoom out more, then we will snap to 10 meters, and respectively if we snap here, we will grab it and we will be snapping to 100 of the viewport, but we will stay here. So snapping does not only remains to the increment. There are a lot of types of snapping. One of them is Vertex. So you can select your type of snapping from here. This drop down menu right against the turn on and off button of the snapping. So you just go and select Vertex, and after that we can shift D to duplicate this object, shift D, duplicate here, and then when we grab it and we bring it in, yes, you can see that these two blocks are getting snapped by this vertex. So now I grab it on Z and then should grab it here. I will grab it here. It will start snapping when you grab it. Yes, so it will not start snapping. It is sometimes glitchy, especially on my PC because it is a low-end PC. So you can see that these two meshes are aligned by their vertex, by snapping their vertexes together. So you can do with the edge select. You can just go here, grab it, and you can see that these edges are now snapped together, and you can move the mesh on the edge. And you can these two are the most relevant snapping methods available to us in Blender. All of the others are used in complex methods, which we will learn in further which we will learn with the projects. So that's all about snapping from me today, and until the next lecture, keep blending.